Do you ever find yourself getting completely stressed out about what's for dinner? It's like the 5 o'clock hour. The dinner time just like sneaks up on you every single day and every single night. It brings you so much stress. Not to mention like all the endless grocery shopping trips that you make to the grocery store. It's like every other day I forgot something, and that grocery bill keeps adding up a little bit at a time. Seriously, it adds up so quick. I have been there, mama, and I know exactly how that feels. And that is why I started meal planning. I started weekly meal planning, then I started planning 2 weeks at a time, and then I jumped to a full month of meal planning all at one time. In today's video, I'm gonna show you what that looks like, how I go about picking which meals I'm gonna make for the month, how I plan them out week by week, and how I'm able to do all of this and buy all of our month's worth of groceries for an entire family of 5 for only $400 a month. That's it. It is awesome. And I've got to say, we eat some pretty good meals. We're not just eating like rice and beans every day. They're pretty yummy. Today's video, I'm sharing all that with you. Plus, I have a freebie for you guys. A completely free download for you, which is my meal planning on a budget toolkit. Make sure to check out all those links down below to get your free printables. Also in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the complete meal plan that we have for the month of November. Can you believe it's November already? So if you want to learn how to do meal planning for your family and cut thousands of dollars, literally thousands of dollars from your spending every year, you're gonna want to stay tuned. Welcome back, you guys. This is Pennies into Pearls, where I talk to you guys all about finance, food, and fun, all ways to help you help your family live your dream life on less. So if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. All right, so the first thing, it is now 7:54, the night before my big giant grocery haul. What I do first is I'm gonna check out my freezer, my fridge, and my pantry. Check out what food I have in there first, and then we're gonna start there to do our meal planning. So let's take a look. Okay, so I do have a freezer out in the garage, and I already took a look in there. It's dark, but I had some ribs in there and then some stuff for lunches, like lunch meat. So I think we're set for lunches. Ooh, one thing I need to mention is this month my goal is to make double of as many meals as I can, one to eat for this month and then one to freeze for next month. Hopefully we'll be buying a house, closing escrow in December, maybe January, but hopefully December, and I want to have as many meals I can ahead of time prepared in the freezer, so that way when we move I can just pull out a meal, stick it in the oven while we're unpacking or moving or whatever. Okay, so keep that in mind. So as we're going through the freezers, you'll probably see some meals that I already have going. Those I am trying to save for when we move. So I have a little bit of mozzarella. I think I'm gonna wanna stock back up on that because we do lots of homemade pizzas. A little bit of Parmesan. There's some fish, some frozen veggies, some frozen cookie dough, yum, frozen spinach, chipotle peppers, and then some green bell peppers and some red bell peppers that I got on sale, sliced and frozen. These are some of those English muffin pizzas that I made for lunches. We only have like 3 more chicken breasts. We'll definitely need to stock up on that. I already know that I'm gonna need to stock up on some ground beef. This is from last month's grocery haul. I love it, but it just has gotten cooler, so we're not eating it as much. There's some homemade hamburger patties back there that we'll use for lunches. There's some ground pork that we could use in a recipe. Oh, what's that? Mama's leftover treat for a hard night. Homemade taquitos, still frozen. More cookie dough, frozen mangoes, frozen jelly, and then a few frozen pancakes. Now this is some barbecue pulled pork, chicken fajitas, and then this is lasagna. Why didn't I write on that and seal it better? I don't even know. Freezer, check. Fridge. I think we're set on all of our condiments. I need to get some more ranch. Oh, hey, little guy. We have some jelly, we have peanut butter. I do need to get some more shredded cheese. I already stocked back up on the soy sauce. And this is how I like my fridge to look at the end of the month. Pretty barren. using up all of our fresh produce on time before it goes bad. These are all leftovers that we'll eat up today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You guys get it. We have 1 gallon of milk, Mama's little drink hiding back there for those hard days. So pretty much nothing in here, and that's how we want it because we don't want to be wasting anything. And an apple pie. All right, let's check out the pantry. Okay, I do have some of these granola bars, those bars. Oh, there's some wheat thins back there. I don't think I even opened those. They were hiding all the way back there. Cool, one less thing for me to have to buy tomorrow. And I did get those cereals on sale with a coupon. There's some mac and cheese hiding back there for nights when Mom and Dad are on a date. Stocked up on my popcorn, stocked up on powdered sugar and brown sugar. Syrup, we're good. Peanut butter. I might need to get some more peanut butter. Loved getting these last month, but still have a ton in the fridge. Need to stock back up on our breads. We'll buy the double things from Costco, freeze one, and use one. I do still have a bunch of canned goods, so I'm gonna stock up on chicken broth because I do want to make a bunch of soups. Have a cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom. Those will come in handy for some casseroles, I'm sure. Got this on clearance, if you might have seen it on my Instagram story, for like 99 cents. I got like 3 of them at Sprouts. Still have a ton of canned chili and a ton of refried beans, and then a few black beans. So those will be great for recipes. A whole thing of brown rice, so we're good on that. Some pistachios. This is still pretty full, quick oats. I have plenty of sugar and flour. I think I'm pretty good on all my baking goods. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I will go and look at what's on sale at Costco and at Target because those are usually the stores that I shop at. Sometimes I'll travel to Aldi. It's pretty far away, so it's kind of a special occasion if I'm feeling festive. Usually I do Costco and Target, and I get a lot of comments all the time. They're like, Target's so expensive. Why don't you go to Walmart? Well, we don't have a super Walmart, and our Walmart locally isn't that great. They're usually out of like a third of the stuff or maybe a quarter of the stuff that I usually need. And the prices, I've done a price comparison, and for a huge giant monthly grocery haul, the difference comes out to about $15, which is a fair amount, but it's not worth my time to go to Walmart and then have to go to a third store. So sticking with what I know works for our family, and you do the same thing. You shop the stores that you know have the best prices in your area, but make sure that you're taking into consideration how much you value the time you're spending out doing all this stuff. So I'm gonna go check out the sales, and then all I do is I just pull up my Pinterest board. There's like a handful of recipes that we normally do, like homemade pizzas, tacos, fajitas, a lot of Mexican food. Really easy things that I usually do every single month, but I do try to mix it up and get new recipes at least every other month. So I'll meet you guys on the computer. Oh, and you guys don't forget to come back to tomorrow's video so I will prove to you that I'm doing my big giant monthly grocery haul. That's what tomorrow's video will be, and show you that I keep it under my budget. So the budget for the month's grocery haul is $300, and then I do $25 each week for fresh produce and milk. So that's an additional $25 each week, which is $100. $300 plus $100 is $400. All right, so let's just pretend like there's nothing going on back here. There's no boxes. Pictures aren't falling down, kids aren't playing around, and we're just gonna be talking about meal planning. Let's jump into the meal plan. First thing that's super obvious is the third week of the month is Thanksgiving, and we are gonna be out of town. The way that we worked our budget when it comes to being gone for that third week, I did buy a couple extra things, maybe a few more extra snacks, because that's what we're gonna be bringing with us on the plane and on the trip, or a bunch of different snacks. But then we do have a little bit of that budget left over. And we'll use that when we're on our trip for food. And then we also have a separate vacation budget that we saved up for. And you'll be able to see more information on that in our monthly budget updates. Second thing that's a little bit different with this month's meal plan is you'll see over here any recipe that has a 2 next to it. I bought or am planning to buy enough groceries to double the recipe, which is really easy, and it's actually not that much more expensive. So if you're buying things that can come like in a can, like stocks and stuff, you just buy the bigger bulk at places like Costco or Sam's Club, and you're able to get it at an even cheaper rate than you normally would. When I'm making it, I will just double it. And so we'll make one to eat for that day, and then the second one I'll either put it in a Ziploc bag or in a casserole dish and put that into the freezer and freeze it. Let's just jump in. Don't forget that you can download this exact meal plan or a blank template and use this more as like a guideline for what you're going to do. Don't forget to plan your meals off of first what's in your fridge, freezer, and pantry, and then also what's in sale in your area. For week 1, we're going to be doing the cheesy fajita soup. That's one that I'm going to be doubling. Beef and broccoli. Creamy coconut chili, chicken chili is a new one that I'm going to be trying. Excited to try that one. Ribs with mashed potatoes and then a side veggie. And then spinach artichoke pasta casserole. That one I'm going to be doubling. I'm putting that one in a casserole, like the disposable casserole pans from Costco. Those things are awesome. Then you can see over on this side are all the fresh ingredients that need to go along with these recipes right next to it. And then I estimate about how much it costs. Then week 2, I'm going to do lasagna soup. Have you guys ever tried that? It sounds really good. The pictures on Pinterest looked really good. I'm excited to try that one. Going to be doubling that and eating one, freezing one. Chicken and rice soup, doubling that. Going to be doing my black bean zucchini enchiladas. They're so yummy. They just taste really fresh. Not like a really hearty, heavy enchilada recipe, but they're really healthy, really good for you. So try that one out for sure. Then we're just going to do a simple baked potato bar. I'm going to probably be putting the potatoes in the crock pot and trying cooking them that way this time. Never done it before. Let me know if you guys have tried it and how that worked out for you. Leave all those down in the comments below. And then we're going to do homemade pizza. And my plan is to buy the pre-made, I think there's like these, I think it's a 4 or 5 pack of pizza crust. Comes with a packet of sauce for each pizza crust. You get them at Costco. And I think they are, it's $5 for 5 or like 3 something. Anyways, it's super cheap. It's less than $1 per pizza. A lot of times I make my own crust, but with being in the middle of moving, we're going for simplicity here. And then you can see all the fresh stuff over here. You'll see that it's a little bit under 20. And then of course, I'm just going to use the weekly budget of $25 there to go towards our food while we're on vacation. I'm going to be making just regular stovetop, making some really easy fajitas. I already have a bunch of bell peppers that I bought when they were super on sale. Chopped them up and then just throw them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. So those will be ready to go. Great for recipes like that. Then we're going to be doubling the creamy chicken tortellini soup. New recipe I'm excited to try. Tacos, that's one of our staples. Balsamic chicken with rice and side veggie. The kids love that one, and it's a really easy one to do ahead of time. And then potato ranch chicken casserole, and I'm going to be doubling that one as well, freezing one, eating one. Now, I had a really great question on Instagram the other day, and somebody asked me what are kind of like our staples that we eat every month. One would be like tacos. It's usually really, a lot of our staples are Mexican food. Our family loves Mexican, so a lot of times I do tacos. Tostadas. It depends on the season. In the winter time, in the cold seasons, I usually do a lot of soups and casseroles, and then in the summer I'll do a lot more salads and grilling. But I don't really have a set block of recipes or group of recipes that I use on repeat every month, because I get sick of them and I like to try new recipes. So there might be a couple, like homemade pizzas. That's another one that we do a lot, like all the time. But having a block of recipes that your family likes and you already know that they love already is a really great idea. So you might want to try that out. Then in our big monthly grocery haul, I also try to buy a bunch of stuff for breakfast, snacks, and lunches. So make sure you come back tomorrow to watch the grocery haul video and see kind of what our family's trying out. Again, we're trying to stay away from a lot of processed foods with all those yucky chemicals in it. But this is pretty much the same from last month. For breakfast, I do a lot of homemade baked goods. So we're going to do homemade zucchini bread, burritos, breakfast burritos. Occasionally I'll buy some bagels and cream cheese, homemade muffins. Sometimes we do fruit and yogurt depending on if there's good fruit on sale that my family likes. We do cereal. A lot of times I'll make the French toast sticks and do a huge batch of those. Same thing with waffles. Do a huge batch of those homemade and then eat some and then freeze the rest. So then it's just really easy to pull out of the freezer. So I'll probably be making some new batches of that. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll share it there when I do. And then same thing for lunch. We do a lot of homemade Lunchables. We still have a lot of Ritz crackers left over. So that's what we usually use those for. And then I'm going to get some more chicken nuggets. Sometimes we make homemade lunch burritos. So that's like black beans, rice, and then whatever meat we have in the fridge. Leftovers is a lot of times what we're eating. Hard-boiled eggs, sometimes the kids will like those. Homemade sandwiches, avocado egg sandwiches, and then sometimes we'll do bagels and cream cheese for lunch. There you guys have it. That's our meal plan for the month of November. Again, you can use this as a guideline for creating your own family's meal plan, whether you're going to be doing weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever it is. Meal planning is going to help your family save hundreds of dollars every month, which adds up to be thousands of dollars every year. Give it a try. Meal planning is really going to save you so much stress and so much money. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all the links down below in the description box. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know what your family's favorite meals are down in the comments below. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.